Hi everyone, I am Dr. Murphy. About half of you know me because I am using this video for both of my classes this session. So some information will be a little bit of a repeat for you, but I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I live in central New York, about a couple hours away from Delhi, and but I'm originally from New Jersey. I've been here for about 25 years or so, or a little longer than 25 years. I didn't think I'd be here that long, but I love it here. I lived in suburban part of New Jersey and never thought I would leave, but when I moved here, I thought it was short term, and now it's long term, and I love it. I live in kind of a quiet little town, rural town, and kind of surrounded by farms, and some houses are in the area, but it's pretty quiet here. So it's a really nice place to live, and so I live here with my husband, and we have a cat, Doodle. You can check out some of the pictures at the end of this presentation to meet Doodle and see some other pictures and things. But we have kids, they're grown, they're out of state, so we don't see them a ton. But we do travel to New Jersey often, probably at least once a month. My mom and brother and other family are there, and my husband's mom. So we're always traveling down Route 17, down the Garden State Parkway, and yeah, so it's good. I enjoy I don't love the drives. It's a 4-hour and 5-hour drive depending upon our destination, but I listen to audiobooks and podcasts. I do a lot of my professional development with podcasts. So just kind of using the time that I have, well, to enjoy a good story, or just to kind of keep up on new issues and trends in nursing education, and for the courses I teach, rural health and global health. And I teach the teaching principles of teaching and learning and development of the nurse educator. So I'm always keeping up on those things. If it's not in the car, it's doing laundry around the house or kind of whatever. So some things that I enjoy, I love to read. I get up a couple hours early just so I can sit in the kitchen and read while I have my coffee and breakfast. And it's really such a wonderful time. I've never been an early riser, but as I've gotten older, I've just kind of moved into some new rhythms, new routines, and really fit in reading whenever mostly in the morning. I don't really read any other time during the day now that I think about it. Maybe on the weekend for lunch or something. But I do enjoy my needlework. I do needlepoint, and I do these really small ones. They're about 5 by 5, just so I can start and finish them in a reasonable time. I don't want it to take years to finish a project, and it's also a little easier to do rather than, because I put them in a frame, and if it's a big, like a big frame, a big, like say 8 by 10, the frame is even bigger, and then to get my hand around the back for the needle and then the front. So this way, I don't know. So I'll take a picture of my needlepoint. I'll put it in there. You can check it out. So I'll even take a picture of the one I was working on last semester. I don't know if I showed it, but anyway, my mom puts them into little pillows, so they're really cute. So I like to do that. Really love to watch movies, all kinds of movies, from horror, sci-fi, drama, comedy. I'm not crazy about musicals, but sometimes they're good. I was just given Thoroughly Modern Millie. I think that was from the mid-60s. It was good. It was good. And a few others. But anyway, that, and we watch NBA basketball. I don't have a favorite team per se. I just kind of follow a bunch of players like John Morant, Ice Cube. When I'm forced to recall a name, when I don't have it like written down, I don't remember, but I will, Trey Young, Ice Cube. Anyway, that's his thing. my screensaver. So NBA, I was just in Georgia over break. We went for a road trip, and I saw the Atlanta Hawks and the Falcons. So that was really fun. I'd never been to a NFL football game. I'm not a huge fan. I enjoy it, but it was my first time, and so it was great, and I loved the basketball. Hoping to get to a Cleveland game, although those tickets might be a little hard to get because the Cleveland has like 5 losses for the season so far. I think 5. So they're doing really well. So we might head over to the Phillies. Phillies, that's baseball. The 76ers. But I enjoy Maxey. He's one of my other favorite players. So at some point this spring, maybe. So I mentioned my cat Doodle. He loves to be outside, so we put a harness and a leash on him, and we just let him kind of sit outside. We don't tie the leash up. We're with him for the most part, and so that works out pretty well. And what else? We love to go to Lake Ontario in the summer. And we go behind the dorms at SUNY Oswego, and we just kind of bring our chairs and our cooler, and we spend the day there. It's really peaceful and quiet. Nobody seems to go down there in the summertime, and if they do, it's not a lot of people, so it's pretty nice. What else? We love to go to Canada. We go to Montreal every summer. And also we're going to head up to Ottawa in February just for a weekend. It's my 25th wedding anniversary, so we're going to do that. And museums, kind of the regular touristy things that we do. But we just like to walk around and enjoy the different cities and things. I think that kind of covers like my hobbies. Back here you can see I've got a treadmill. I work at my desk for like 30 minutes to an hour, and then I head onto the treadmill for 5 or 10 minutes, and I kind of do that throughout the day. It's very difficult to sit all day, so mixing it up. And I got this Peloton treadmill last fall, and it's been wonderful. I go for these scenic runs. I walk, but so I've gotten to see the whole world, Chile, whatever, all these different countries. It's been really, really quite fun exploring and seeing the canyons and all that stuff. So I do that, and I do Peloton workouts after work. I've got a little mat over there and the television. So this is my office, my workout area. I've got the weights. So I've got to keep busy with exercise because we must do it, but sitting all day is tough, right? So I need to work on my body and stay strong. I used to have a treadmill where I moved my computer to my desk, my treadmill desk, and I'd work and type, but that one broke, and I just figured, let me get the Peloton one, and I really like it. So anyway, that's my personal stuff, my nursing experience. I graduated from an associate degree program in the mid-'80s, and I practiced in telemetry was my first position, worked in the ER briefly, renal dialysis, home care, psychiatric nursing, and that was at a state facility in New Jersey, which I loved. I loved my psychiatric nursing position and my home health. Those are my top 2 clinical positions. And when I was practicing about 25 something years, I went back for my bachelor's, and I pretty much just kept going from there. It changed me. I didn't really think that I would be moving forward and getting my master's and my PhD, but I just kept going. I really enjoyed it. And I knew I was gonna, once I earned my bachelor's, I then started teaching at that point, and I didn't think I was going to get my PhD because I was happy. I worked in an on-campus associate degree program, but it just made sense. I just continued, like I said, and it was a great idea. I just gave me many more opportunities like where I am right now, working in the graduate program. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to teach in this level of the program. So, so some of my teaching experiences has been, like I said, the associate degree, clinical instruction. That's part of any full-time, for the most part of any associate degree program. And clinical instruction, I worked for Delhi's RN to BSN program, and I've been in the graduate program since 2020. So, and you heard me earlier, the courses that I teach. And so that's that. I've done some research on a textbook that I authored for Nursing 300, and I'm getting involved in another research study with somebody from a college at Southern Georgia University, and that has to do with rural students. And well, I'm not going to go into all the details, but anyway, that's what I'm working on now. So I'm keeping busy with my professional development and my scholarship as a full-time faculty member. And so I'm pretty busy and just teaching, and I don't do any other part-time jobs. I know some faculty, you'll see they're NPs and they do some other work, but I'm kind of doing more of my professional development and research area. So I think that's about it. I'm happy there's lots of snow outside. I don't have to drive in it, but even when I did, it didn't bother me at all. So I enjoy the beauty of the weather, all the changes and stuff, but there's not so many bugs this time of year. So I do like the winter for that reason. So anyway, so that's me. I look forward to hearing about you and your goals and, things you're excited about, what you're doing. So please share, and I will be checking out all of your bios, and I will start responding on the first day of class. So, and check out some of those pictures. I wish there was a way for you to upload your own pictures. This is in VoiceThread, as you know, but I don't think you can add to my VoiceThread presentation. So, but anyway, so that's the story. Enjoy the class, and I will see you next week. All right. Take care.